Hi, good morning. I am going to be teaching you a super quick eyeshadow look today. As you can see, the rest of my face is already on, so the eyes will just bring the whole look together. If you want tutorials on how I do the rest of my makeup, there are tons on my page, or you can just reach out to me and I will direct you towards one. But I am going to be showing you an ombre effect. I'm using matte colors, and today I am using purples. So this is the palette that I'm using here, and I have linked this exact palette for you if you want to just go in and quickly get these colors. So I'm going to be using this tone today, the purpley tone, but I have also done this with browns. You could do it with, you could go bolder and do greens or blues even. Pinks work really well. So honestly, it's just a super versatile application and it's really simple. So I'm going to dive right in so that this video is nice and quick for you guys to go back and reference. Again, here are my colors. I'm starting up here with London, and then I will move to Lullaby, and then to Kin, and then this will be my finishing brightening touches of Unicorn. So awesome! Let's all get ready together. Okay, since I already have my makeup on here, I don't want any eyeshadow fallout to come onto my foundation. And so I am going to be using my blush and bronzer brush and just creating a barrier, just so that if anything falls out, it's falling right onto that brush. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that, that is what I'm doing. And the brown that I did yesterday on my story poll, I am going to be doing that on Monday on my Instagram stories. And sorry, my cat is just being crazy right now. Hey, Ryan. Hey, do you want to come grab the cat? Okay, so I am going to be doing that one on my stories, and I will show you how it looks with brown too. All right, I'm starting with my lighter color here, and I am just going to put this all over this whole transition point. So kind of like not all the way up to your brow, but it's definitely sweeping over a big part of it. Just like that. Sweep it back and forth. I'm just using a nice big smudgy brush. I'm actually going to pull you guys in a little bit closer just so you can see right up next to me. Just like this. And I'm actually a little bit, I have like some weird lighting happening, so it's like reflecting weird, so I'm not able to see it. Okay, there we go. And this just keeps getting kind of smudged in and pushed around, just like that, so that we have this nice tone of light, subtle purple there. And I'm using the blend and tap brush. I'm using this side of it. It's like the more round, dense side. And every time you take this brush off of your eye, if you're going to put it on another part, make sure you wipe it off. Otherwise, you'll just put whatever fallout came off onto the other eye, which would obviously completely defeat the purpose of all of it. Goodness, between the neighbor's dog and my cat in the background, you guys are just getting all kinds of background noise today. I guess that's what a Saturday morning's like though, huh? A little bit chaotic. London is really dark on you, so you could apply this lighter. You could use the eyeshadow everything brush and do the fluffier side of it, and that would apply it really light. Just like that. Here we go. So we've swept this on now, and I am going to make sure that this is even here. Okay. And then you can just swirl it anywhere that you feel like it's kind of, I don't know, it's not soft. You can just swirl it around with your finger. Okay, there we go. Good morning. Oh, you can't hear the background noise. This is real life for sure. All right, next up, we are going to flip that brush around. So this blend and tap brush has like this more domed side and then this more pointed side. And so we're switching that, and we're going to be using Lullaby. And it basically just goes on the top of the eyelid. And basically just like windshield wiping this on our whole eyelid. And you can see how those two just kind of like start blending together. Just like that. And so that kind of adds, so it's like still in the purple tone, but it's just a different, it's like a little bit more pink to the purple. And so I feel like when you're doing this method, it's nice to kind of switch up the tones and use like one that's warmer and one that's cooler, something like that. So if you're thinking of doing this with browns, it's really nice to bring in kind of like a warmer mid-tone or something like that. So sweeping this back and forth and just adding. Ooh, fun. Okay, sorry, I'm missing some of your comments. I'm trying not to take forever. Whenever I'm doing like kind of new combos, so I don't wear purples like a ton, and so I get a little like perfectionist with it. If it was browns, I just like slap it on because I know how they work and stuff like that. So with purples, it's something new. So this might be more relatable, I guess, if you've never done it either. Okay, so now we are going to come in with the darker color, the darkest color that we've had, and just pressing this on to the eyelid here. And you don't want to go too far in with it. Like you don't want to come all the way in. You just want to leave it along that lash line. And I'm gonna put this down again and press that deeper. This is Kin. Just like this, and we're pressing in here. The door's locked. Oh my gosh, sorry, Bri. All right, well, sounds like he's not being so crazy in the background right now, so I think we'll be okay. All right, and then you flip this brush around. This is the eyeshadow everything brush, and it just has this really fluffy side that helps you just create the softest transitions with your eyeshadow. So we're just blending that in. I'm actually adding more Lullaby, which was that mid-tone color. I'm gonna add more right here so that I can make that transition a little bit more seamless. Right there. And again up here, just making sure this shape is everything that I'm going for with how it fans up and out. Kin and Lullaby are awesome together. Okay, and now we're gonna do the other eye to match, and then I'm gonna go in and really deepen that lash line. I'm not even wearing eyeliner with today's look. It will just be this deep purple as my eyeliner, which I kind of love doing. I love to not wear eyeliner. I like to just use my eyeshadow to create depth along my lash line. Here we go. We're just doing like a dabbing motion. It will apply a lot more evenly than if you're doing a swiping. With this, you can do little small circles and a little bit more of the swiping action. Take that up and out a little little bit and then add some more Lullaby right over top. And whenever you kind of sandwich a color, so we put that Lullaby down and then we put the Kin and then we put Lullaby over it, they will always blend together a little bit more seamlessly just because you've created that base and it's easier to blend on top of. And so you create a lot smoother of a transition. All right, so now I'm switching to my tiniest one here. This is my multitasker brush. It does have even tinier area here. We're using this one though. It's like a denser brush. And so I am going to come in with this and really just deepen right along my lash line. Like make sure I have no skin showing between my lashes and that color there. This is an important step because you're really pressing in that deep color along your lash line, and that's what creates like the ultimate depth as you get closer. And so now we have that true ombre effect going down because it's getting gradually deeper as we go. And again, this is just a pressing motion. Just like that. Make sure nothing is falling out. Ta-da. Okay, and so now we have this smaller side here that we used for that really dark, but I am just going to swirl this off a little bit so that there's nothing left on the brush. And then I'm gonna take our mid-tone, again, that Lullaby, and that mid-tone comes right underneath this eye, and you just put a soft little smokiness of that mid-tone, and then you can wipe it away. You can flip this brush around again and soften it all out. We don't want anything harsh with this look. We kind of just want it to all kind of be smoky around each other. What did I prime with? I just used my amber highlight and then I set it with powder. So there. We smooth this out. You don't know how to contour, but you want to try this makeup? I will help you. I'll teach you exactly how. Okay, so then we created a little bit more smokiness. This eye is looking unbalanced to me. It's a little more balanced. Oh my gosh, my cat is knocking stuff over. He's a spaz. All right, so next, last step on the eyeshadow is our unicorn right here. And I am just using this super light color to add a pop of interest right underneath my brow. So you basically seriously just go like right under that brow. And then right here on this inner corner, also, and unicorn kind of takes on the tones around it. That's why I chose unicorn, because it doesn't really have, it's very white, but it easily kind of mimics the tones around it. And so I'm fading this up into where we left off with that purple there. So again, we're just blending that out. A little bit right there, blending this edge. We don't want any sharp edges happening. So you can see how much more interest that has. It just brings like a pop and a focus to your brows. Yay, I'm glad you're gonna try it. Now you're always being complimented? I love that. We have a Savannah cat, and it wasn't on purpose to get a cat with my same name, but he is pretty great. We love him, but he's a complete spaz. He's so affectionate, so cuddly, and so perfect, but high energy. but that's kind of the breed. They're known for that. All right, and on the inner corner here, you can hear my kiddos. Dad, where are you? All right, and there. And then again, you just blend it all together. Ta-da! And now we're going to add mascara to it. I feel like you guys were so close for so long right there. What's my secret to cleaning brushes? I use the Houdini brush cleaner. It's currently out of stock, but the second it gets back in stock, grab some because it's the best. Kittens do have a lot of energy. Hey, do you guys want to see him? Here he is. You say hi? Look at those polka dot belly. I love his little polka dot belly and his stripes on his legs. You want to say hi? Oh, he's purring. How sweet. You say hi, bud? Yeah, are you just gonna go play and be crazy? Yeah. He's like the best. I love him. See how pretty he is. You say hi? Okay, that's my cat. Since I had him in my hands, I like put him outside. So. All right, he is the best. And he is super affectionate, just like, I mean, he was like running around and jumping on stuff and attacking everything, and then I pick him up and he's like purrs. So he's amazing. And he'll cuddle us for hours and hours and hours. You never know with cats' attitudes, huh? All right, this is like the longest part of the process, is always putting on mascara. You can't because your fiance is allergic. So I'm actually allergic to cats and my daughter is. But we have been doing allergy shots now for a year. And so we are able to handle it now. It's pretty crazy how that worked. Okay, there it is with mascara. Again, not doing any eyeliner or anything with it. I'm just using that deep kin to be my eyeliner. Yeah, they do look a lot like bangles. They're a little bit taller and leaner than bangles are. And they have like bigger like hind legs. They kind of look like rabbit legs in the back. Or always like giant rabbit feet. But he jumps like crazy. He can jump like 8 feet. So he's always leaping all over the place. Alrighty, here we go. We're done. How do you keep from getting the mascara right where you would put top eyeliner? So I just go right underneath, and I'll pull you in closer. So I come underneath it like this, right along there, and then I just shake it kind of back and forth and then pull up. So it never really touches my skin. It mostly just grabs onto all those lashes and then pulls up and out. Just like that. So that then you don't end up with it on top. Now I kind of changed the shape that I had going. And then I just use the tip of the applicator like this to kind of pull on the lashes that I want up or out. I just got some on my nose. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! My lip gloss is this that I've been wearing like every day. It's the lip injection from Too Faced, and it's called Wifey for Lifey. but I have it with indigo contour, so it has like a little bit more depth to it. It on its own is just very kind of clear looking. Okay, so there is the look and the concept. So you can create this look easily with like any other tone or palette, and I'm going to show you it with browns on my stories, my Instagram stories on Monday. So if you're not following me on Instagram, at Savannah Polson is my Instagram account, and I will be showing this in my stories. The mascara that I used is It Cosmetics Superhero. I love it. It gets clumpy super fast, so be careful of that. And you can't add a second coat. Once you've like done your mascara, it's done for the day. You can never touch it up again. Otherwise it gets like crazy. So, yes, don't press too hard. You honestly just need like slight dabbing motions and light swirls. Like the tiniest pressure and light swirls will create that way more flawless effect, and then it won't like push certain colors out of the way, so you end up with like kind of holes in it. You just want like a soft swirling happening. So, oh my gosh, family pictures. It was past Bianca's bedtime, so she was just like out of control. She was literally licking everything and everyone. She kept smacking me in the face, and I'm like, she like never hits me or anything. So we're like sitting there taking a picture, all of a sudden she's like whack right in my face. She was crazy, but it was fun and I can't wait to see them. My white teeth, I just use I use like a charcoal toothpaste, and then I use Crest white strips like every 6 months. There's the palette again. I did link directly to it, so all these colors are already populated in right into the link, so you can look at it and add or take away or just check out, whatever you want to do. But this is that purpley palette, and I tried to bring in different tones, like how this has a more pink tone, this has like a more blue tone, and this has kind of in between, but it's obviously darker. So I tried to like kind of switch up the tones so that they all still had their own dimension. But yeah, okay. Love you guys. Have a good day.